Good morning, Rodney. I love you. Yeah, what a fucking... I haven't done a video in a couple days. I'm gonna call myself out here, man. So I tell myself I want to just make friends in recovery, and I find myself not talking to as many men as I should be. And I'm not saying things that are like, you know, sexual or anything like that, but I definitely have to just acknowledge that I have this tendency to take things to the next, you know, level, step by step, you know, and I have to learn how to do this, like how to be friends with people, you know, people that are working on their recovery, you know, they have their kids. I'm working on my recovery. I have my kids. I know it's a lonely thing. You know, I'll do whatever I can to not be low at the expense of others. I come off all fucking innocent, but at the end of the day, it's fucking feelings. So, just, you know, I gotta call myself out. I know I'm gonna have to talk about this shit in a meeting now, which I don't want to fucking do. But maybe I'll learn from my mistakes here. Reality of it is I'm trying to distract myself from what's really going on in my life. If I really want to get honest here. You know, my sister helped me out with a couple bills. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm not at where I need to be for the month to be able to take over the bills. You know, $750 freeing up is going to really help me, which is going to happen here soon. But I'm still, you know, one car payment is 50 days behind, and that needs to be fucking paid. My car is current now. And you know, it's been a rough couple of days, especially like last night at work. And so for the anonymity of not just people in recovery, I'm not going to go into detail there, but there was conflict. And it could have escalated, and it didn't. And then there was a conversation where amends were made, and we hashed it out. That's about all I'm going to say. You know, hashed it out as best as two people who had a conflict can hash it out over text. Not face-to-face, eye-to-eye. I fucking like the eye-to-eye. I like the eye-to-eye, direct, face-to-face. When a conflict happens, it's hashed out that way, opposed to by text or by phone. But I'll take a communication in any way, shape, or form as communication. Things don't have to happen my way, and I'm okay with it, you know. Between that and, you know, bills and other stuff, it's a fucking battle, man. At least it's not like I'm fucking tripping on getting loaded, or I got loaded. What am I gonna do? Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I got loaded. At least I don't have to fucking feel like that. I think all of that fucking tied into a conversation with somebody that it was like using dope. Now that I think about it. Not like that, you know, like, but just the distraction. I wasn't thinking about my rent for a minute. I wasn't thinking about the argument. I wasn't thinking about the car. Gratitudes. Because like clearly I'm getting the shit out and I'm still fucking like stressed about it. Gratitudes. I'm grateful that my sister helped me. I'm grateful that I'm clean today. Grateful for my recovery. I'm grateful for Lucy and Grayson. Lucy has just been so sweet to me lately. Just so sweet to me lately. Just so much like, I love you, Dad. I'm so glad you're my favorite daddy. Like, I'm building that. I gotta remember that. Like, I'm building that. I'm grateful that I can be there for my kids. I'm grateful that my car is current. I'm grateful the water's not going to get shut off. I'm grateful my phone is not going to get turned off. I'm grateful that my gym membership is active. I'm grateful for my protein drink. Food's in the fridge. I'm grateful that I was able to make dinner for the kids last night. I'm grateful for my sleep schedule. I'm grateful that I woke up early enough to go to the gym and then go to work on a day that I start at 8:30. I'm grateful for the conversation I had with somebody, and that it's giving me the ability to learn how to change and be a friend opposed to being a fucking shithead. I'm grateful I have a job to get to. Daddy's girls. I'm grateful I have 4 girls, man. I'm grateful I have 2 boys. I gotta build that relationship with Grayson better. Now I'm nervous that this person's going to call me after they get off of work, after I sent a fucking video to them apologizing. That was so fucking uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable. So I think that's the new rule. If I say something wild to somebody, I got to make a video apology and apologize to them for that. And I didn't say anything crazy, but that shit could escalate. So. And I keep forgetting the mission. And on top of that, like, I need to focus on like what's the matter at hand. You know, grind, get car deals, and pay your bills. Yesterday was not a good day. Clearly, I'm doing these videos. I don't do these videos and smoke a bunch on them, you know, vape or whatever. Here I am. I'm stressed to the fucking max. How do I find gratitude in that? I'm grateful for my troubles. I'm grateful for my challenges. I ask God for perseverance. I ask God to overcome adversity. So God's giving me challenges to to overcome and persevere through. I get to choose if I want to do that or not. I'm grateful for God in my life. I'm grateful for my father, my sisters, my brother. I'm grateful that I can be aware of my bad behaviors, even if they don't say even. Bad behavior is bad behavior. I can't downplay that. It doesn't have to be as bad as fucking dope. It could be as bad as making somebody feel uncomfortable on a text. It could be as bad as an altercation in the showroom. I could have easily just said, okay. It's like I gotta defend myself. Set somebody off. What was my part in that last night? Yes, this person didn't act with a ton of couth, as my father would say, but how could I have been the better person in this situation? More importantly, do I have to look good in every altercation? You don't get to look good in any altercation. So there's my part in that too. It's okay to defend myself, but it's not okay to... I didn't stand up and take it outside, so... You did say you didn't want to, so we should do that. You did some right things there. You did some things that were right. Remind yourself, are you the person that you would want to date right now? The way you sit right now. You know the answer to that. Okay, so quit bringing that to the table, to people. I do a prayer every morning. I'm going to do it here on this because I need to either turn this video off and do the prayer or just do the prayer. So I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to always do it. This will be the only time I'll do it, but I'm going to do it because this is my diary. I get to do what the fuck I want on my diary. God, grant me the serenity. Sorry, my favorite phrase. What the fuck, man? I'm acting like this is pressure. Alright. I pray for the still suffering addict out there struggling. May they find their way. I pray for the kids affected by this disease. Out here in the cold, it's 28 degrees. I pray for my father. May you help heal him, keep him safe. I pray for look after her. Give her serenity. Keep her safe. Pray for help them through this tough time. I pray for may you help heal him and keep him safe. And I pray for give them the ability to have strength as he goes through that. Give them serenity. I pray for may you help her find her way. Help her through her journey. Pray for my kids. Keep them safe. better. I pray Malia feels better. I pray to be the best me I possibly can today. To be professional, bold, kind, awesome, humble. To leave nothing on the table. To do my best. To work as hard and as good as I can on that floor. To be a leader on that floor. And run my business. I pray that I am able to finish this month off strong enough to be able to pay my bills. And I pray that you won't let me down as you have not. I pray for focused professionalism and to not have sin in my eyes, in my ears, in my heart. To not speak it and to make amends when needed immediately. Thank you for my recovery. Thank you for my clean time. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my ability. Thank you for this program. Thank you for all you do. For every door you've shut and every door you've opened. For every person you've put in my life and every person you've taken out. Thank you for the sun today and the cool wind and the cool and the cold. Thank you for the cold. Thank you for clean clothes. Thank you for warm water, clean water. Thank you for all you do, Lord. Take my will in my life. Guide me in my recovery. Show me how to live. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. My Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses and those who trespass against us. Lead me not in temptation, but deliver me from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. It's going to be okay, Rodney. Everything's going to work out. It doesn't always work out the way you wanted it to. Remember that. But it works out. Stay clean. Work your program. Work your steps. Go to the gym. Take care of these kids. Do everything you can to be the best employee you can. And don't stress as much as you're going to. And just remember that you're not alone. And you have what it takes.